At Vibra Finance, we seek out the hidden gems in cryptocurrency. We will tailor your portfolio to work for you. Are you ready to transition your investments from traditional markets to cryptocurrency? Are your coins staked and earning interest? Are you overwhelmed with all the jargon in crypto? Is your portfolio underperforming and you want to reposition into consistent winning blue chip coins and viable projects? Do you feel like you missed out on DeFi, Metaverse, and NFTs? Here at Vibra Finance, we provide you with the data, skills, and tools you need to stay on top of the digital asset market. Vibra Finance. We are the future of crypto.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Vibraville. Hope you guys had a great day. Even though the charts aren't reflecting it, there's so many bullish things happening in this market. And it's just crazy when I talk to people that aren't in crypto every day, the disconnect in between when you are bullish, you understand what's going on, you've done the research, you know what's coming in the future, versus the average person is just so uninformed, disconnected. I don't even know the word, but man, I'm excited. And I've never been more confident that we are in the right coins. Just doing research every day, waking up every morning and listening to streams about Quant, about Stellar, Ripple, Hedera, AI, Cubic. There's so much out there. And there's only a handful of projects that are really going to affect the world. And those are the projects that we look at. We want to be involved. Titan X is one of them right now in the real DeFi space. So many projects in the ecosystem being built on top. No ICOs, no pre-sales, 100% fair launches. An Element 280 just launched today, another project. We'll talk about Titan X in a little bit. But man, what a refreshing ecosystem. Excited to be here early, to be talking to a bunch of streamers behind the scenes, trying to coordinate some things to maximize efficiency, get in front of them as many eyes as possible. But yeah, guys, I am super excited right now to be involved in all this. Yeah, bro, Element 280 is live today. Didn't think that was gonna happen, but or no, that was right. It was supposed to come on the 10th. That's right. Yeah. I was streaming with Dude. What was it? A week from Friday. But yeah, guys, the NFTs there are awesome. We'll check those out. But Uniswap, you see, they're getting their own chain. Unichain coming soon. You're kind of noticing something here that everything that's successful, all these projects, they're migrating to having their own blockchain. Richard Hart is years ahead of the herd. He's front run everybody in doing that. Well, it doesn't matter. People don't care. Till there's green candles here, no one gives a shit. It doesn't matter. You can sit here and talk all you want, but at the end of the day, retail's broke right now. There's nothing we can do until the Fed starts pumping money after something breaks. So I really think it's going to have to get worse, but hopefully we are in the right crypto assets and we are in the hedge against things going bad in the mainstream. And I'm really confident that we are. So between Titan X, Pulse Chain, Ripple, Stellar, Quant, Hedera, Stronghold, Velo. And guys, we're going to crush so hard. Tesla live stream right now for a new product reveal. That's funny. I would never get an electric car though. That's the problem. Like you can't go anywhere with it. Like I need to be making road trips that are 6 hours, and I can't do that with the electric anything. So I think I'm gonna always be gas, and I don't think we're ever gonna go fully electric. At least not for a while, until some kind of new technology's out here, because it's just the grid can't handle it. Sologenics, look at that. This is like the biggest pump I've ever seen in Sologenics, I think. I mean, the last year, have we pumped more? Oh, I never mind. I mean, I guess we went and pumped actually, but yeah, no, look at that. See, that's in the 14th, That's 3 days where it went 2 cents. So, guys, yeah, this Sologenics is starting to move. Volume's up to $1,000,000. Let's go. If you don't know by now what Sologenics is, I don't know what to tell you. But check out Hydra. Let's go. My first 2 miners were, I think I'm down like a billion Titan X. I think I'm down like 50 or 60% still on the 1 and 3 day, but I didn't do anything. I just held, I stayed put. And I mean, I really should have just sold on day 1 after the first one came out up here. But you know what? I was an idiot. I didn't do it, and I learned my lesson. But that's where the long-term ones are going to make up. When you make mistakes like this in the short term, because what I did in Titan X is I went all long-term, all 280 days. And then people were printing ETH in the first 40, 50 days. And I was like, oh man, I really screwed up. I wish I had done some short terms, but it is what it is. Now, a year later, I'm glad I did long term. I wish I did a blend of both. And that's why I said, all right, with Hydra, I'm going to do both of them because who knows what's going to happen. And I was only going to do long-term ones, but I was like, I'm not making that mistake again. If I only do long terms again and 2 times I get burned, I'm going to be an idiot. And sure enough, I did the wrong thing, but that's all right. The long-term ones are so profitable that my 40-day, once I claim that, it'll make up for the first 2. And then the 98-day or the max, that one's going to be printing. Love up 25%. Let's go. Hopefully Love can keep pumping. Love that project. PZen up 10%. Holy shit, no way. You know what that means? That means I got to swap my PZen immediately. I don't think I have some. Do I have? Oh, I don't. Sorry, guys, I'm broke. Never mind. I thought I was a whale in P. Oh, you know what? It's the other Zen. No, I'm just kidding. It sucks. The Zen FTs on Pulse. So I had hopefully a lot of you guys did your P Zen FTs and then your ones on Optimism and the ones on Polygon, because out of all 3 right now, the ones on Optimism are worth $5 or $6 a piece, each one right now. So it more than makes up for the ones on Pulse Chain that are now just breaking even. I mean, some of them are still in profit by like 2,000 Pulse, but it is what it is. Yeah, I guarantee if I wasn't swapping out, because the thing that I'm doing though is I'm selling all my PZen. I'm swapping it out for other coins because I know it's going to keep inflating. Whereas OPZen, it's no longer profitable to make Zen FTs. So then the supply is going to pretty much come out. Yeah, Mulder, I know E280 is live. Do you go to Titan X Hub? Element 280. 1 day and 10 hours? I don't know. Wait. Oh, no, I guess I don't know. I guess it's not out. But I swear it was. I swear I saw people talking about Element 280 and it being live. Titan Farms. Titan Farms are live. Where the hell's E280? All right, let's do this. Element 280. There we go. October 12th. Oh, never mind. October 12th at 1 o'clock. So oh yeah, no, you're right. I don't know why good call. Titan Farm. I didn't mean to put that there. I was supposed to have Titan Farms are live and Element 280 update. Oops, good call, bro. Appreciate that. Titan Farms are live. 280. All right, there we go. There we go. I can't JJ will do it. That's funny. Yeah, no, that I you know what it was is I saw this going Element 280 was going live and I was just scrolling by and I was like, wait a minute. And it just caught my eye and when I was doing the title. But yeah, no, it's coming on. It's coming in 2 days. But yeah, no, the Titan farms are printing right now. I I got in. Let me see if I can pull this over. I got into right here. I did only I did this last night at like 10 o'clock at night. I got into this one, the Dragon X Titan X, and I think I put in. Yeah, I only put in like $1,000. Yeah, I did 50 million Dragon X and like 490 it's pretty much break even, but the 2785 up here is pretty bad, pretty good for one day. So I'm gonna let this sit. And the APR is still 700%. So I'm gonna let this sit for like a week or so and see and I come back to it, but I like that. I wish, yeah, I was gonna do I actually was gonna do this farm here, but I'm glad I didn't. Because Hydra's running so hard that that's where you lose right here because you get into that Hydra. People are like, oh, the APY is so high. It's like, okay, yeah, it is. But look, Dragon X, if you got in there like a day or two ago, right? So on the October 8th, right here. So it launched yesterday. So on the 9th, and look at that. It went down a ton and came up and back down. So if you'd been in the farm with Dragon X and that kind of bouncing down, back up and down harder, and then Hydra pumping straight up, the impermanent loss there is crazy. It really is pretty brutal. So, look where this is going pretty much straight up, 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 up the whole time. Up, up, up. So that's way too choppy for me right there. I'm trying to be in the safer one, so that's why I went with the Dragon X Titan X one. I just love Tink. I've been trying to Tink. I've been tinking. It's like the Jake saying think. Ah, Tink. Fuck, I love the name. It's perfect. But yeah, the farms are a cheat code. That shit's awesome. I want to try farming. Don't do farming. It's not worth it. Honestly, like unless you have your, thousands of dollars in Titan X and Dragon X, and then you got your all cool, you have all your bags packed, then you mess around with farms when you can afford to lose anything. Because I promise you, the second you get in that farm, you're down money. Like I am not up. All right, I'll tell. All right, let's go and look into. Let's go and let me see something real quick here. Hold on. But all right, let's check this out. So transactions. Oh, oops, transactions. All right, where was it? Deposit right here. So I did 50 million Dragon X and 482 million Titan X. So 50 and 482. And I'm down 700,000 Dragon X and I'm up 7,000 Titan X. And I know that's not 10 to 1 that ratio. So but because my rewards are so high right here of the 2790, I would actually be up a little bit. But you got to think I also to claim that shit, it's probably like $7. Let's see how much it costs to collect that shit. Yeah, 768 right there to collect it. So I right now, because I'm a fucking pleb, of that $30, 25% is just gone to gas immediately. So I gotta let this shit sit for a couple days to make it not stupid. Yeah, exactly. Hey, yeah, just stay away. I'm telling you, I'm doing this just so you guys can see firsthand examples of what happens when you do this shit. I've been doing this on Pulse Chain and Pulse X, and not everyone makes money. I promise you. Unless you get in at the bottoms at the right time, it's so hard. Choppiness is not good at a certain extent. You want it to be range bound, but not dumping and pumping, and it's very hard. So I think Dragon X and Titan X, as the liquidities kind of thicken, they're going to start going up together. I think they're going to be pretty bonded, kind of like Pulse and Pulse X, but Pulse X is kind of a little bit outperforming. But as long as the tank stays at like $12 a coin, $10 a coin, it's going to keep going down though, I think. So, well, I don't even know what it was day one. So I got in day two. So it was down to what, nine? It might drop down to like $7. So in 3 days, 4 days. So if that happens, drops to $7, and I end up with like seven of them, I'll make like $40. And then at that point on Uniswap to swap that tank for Titan X or anything, it's going to be another $15 to swap. So gas is a problem. So I might honestly just leave this because I feel like the APR is going to stay high for a while. I feel like these are a little bit different. I haven't watched too many streams about them, but Jake I know is different, and there's some new things in them. But still, just do the miners. Do definitely do a Hydra miner, do a max one of those, and even honestly, I don't know. I wouldn't do a max Titan X. I would just market buy right now. Because let's see. So let's do a point 0.3 ETH would get you 0.3. Yeah. So you market buying gets you 664 million. I know if you do a max miner right now on Titan X, Titan X dot win. So yeah, 0.26 ETH gets you 458 million plus the bonus. It might be like 5. So it's just not worth it to mine right now. But Hydra, it is. Hydra is definitely still very profitable to do a max. Yeah, 953%. So look at this shit. My ended miners are wrecked. What the hell? Like, let me be an example of what not to do. So look at these. I spent 3,200, and this is worth like $600 right now. So I'm actually down like 80%. Fuck that. It's even more. Oh shit, never mind. Down, it's 50%, a little bit more. All right, so it's actually coming back a lot harder. So still, I'm sitting at a 50% loss right now, but my active miners are going to print. Like these are going to get me a lot more. But these ones I spent a lot more too. I put 4 billion Titan X into this one, which I didn't even realize it was 4 grand. Or else I would have did a little bit less. But I'm glad I did now because these things are printing. And I think they're going to stay this way too because not that many people did them. Same thing with Hyper. If you look at the chart, I feel like everyone's learning and they're figuring out ways to make the Titan X chart after day 280. After we didn't dump, I feel like I just knew it was different. I don't know if it was Hyper, I don't know, whatever happened. It was just validation that we're in the right place at the right time. And these ecosystems are printing. So don't fade Jake and Eric. These guys are so smart. Volt, don't fade Steve. These things did incredible. So I really screwed up with Volt. I didn't I sold my first 2 days. So ended. So I did that a million the last day and got 40,000 for a billion. The day before I got 64,000 for 1.4. And then the day before I got 162,000 for 800 million. So I haven't swapped anything back for these three. On these 2 days here, I spent 1.2 billion and I ended up with like 40,000 profit when I swapped back. So I'm in for 3.2 billion and I can get back now. It's at least I think double for that. Volt. Hell. There's Volt. Yeah, 6 point. So it's about doubled up right now, which isn't bad. It did dip hard. It was up more than that, but I don't care. I want to hold Volt. I think it's really special too. And now that it doubled up, I'm in profit. It is what it is. Like these things, short term, you can be wrecked. There could be short term noise, just like with Titan X. I was watching people when I did all long term miners, all 280 day with Titan X. I was watching people making money on the short term ones, and I was like, oh shit. But you know what? It worked out. The same thing with these ones. The long term miners, you can never go wrong with. And Volt's going to a couple dollars, and this thing is just going to be a freaking money printer in the near future. So what an awesome ecosystem. You just got to wait and be patient and give this thing a couple years. You know, we got in last summer, so it's already been over or on day 1 last October. So it's been almost a year coming up. So another year from now when we're starting to get hyper deflationary, oh man, another 2-3 years from now and you could say I got a couple billion tokens left that I didn't sell from the last bull market. Oh man, guys, we're going to be the shit because this ecosystem is going nowhere but the firmament. Look at how many things are building. 13 now coming on here. Oh, Alien X made the list. Let's go. Shout out Goo God and the verse. Alien X made the list. And I'm rambling hard because I haven't even gotten into shit yet. But that's all right. We did it a little opposite. The Morpheus red paper is out. If you don't know about this, check this out. Morpheus.win/Morpheus red paper. So Morpheus is going to be awesome, guys. Wait, the website is going to be one of the best in crypto. 20% sent straight to the Dragon X Vault, 8% for Genesis, 72% sent into the Titan X, Dragon X liquidity pool. But remember, every system has control. The burn mechanism is in place, ensuring that 20% of the Dragon X is removed from circulation. The remaining Dragon X is used to buy and burn Morpheus. I love it, guys. And then it's 18 months. The Titan party's coming soon. Join the Telegram if you haven't. Repost. So you can join the party. I just retweeted it. The Element 280. I will be definitely getting that NFT. The amped NFT. I want rewards in the whole ecosystem. After seeing what Tink has been doing, let's go. Yeah, bro, exactly. And then these guys over there are lying to themselves, bro. Like, why I want to be in an ecosystem where everyone gets along. I don't want to have to argue with people why Titan X is awesome. Like, if you can't see it and you can't read the white papers and understand it, like, go away. I don't want you here. You're not just gonna be like, let's just say, oh yeah, buy this, buy that, sell this, sell that. And it's like, no, this shit is a lot of hard work. You know, being able to see through the weeds with what Ripple's doing here. And hopefully there's a settlement here in the next week or two. Like, I think it's all just threats and smoke and mirrors. And I'm hoping there's a settlement. I don't not want this shit to go back to court. But, God, look at this. Stripe reintegrates crypto payments in the U.S. Let's go. I wanted to do this when I started Viber Finance. I said, all right, how can I integrate crypto into payments for Viber Finance? So I looked at TrustSwap or Yeah, it was U Trust, sorry, UTK, U Trust out of Europe, and they had crypt it was Ivan was using them last cycle. And sure enough, you couldn't do this shit in the United States. It's like, are you kidding me? So nobody, no, you couldn't do it, and you still can't. But it's good to see now that customers can pay merchants in USDC or USDP on ETH, Solana, and Polygon, while US based merchants are paid in dollars. Following months of buildup, the fintech giant Stripe officially brought back crypto payments in the US after announcing they have bought Velo and her Stronghold. That's what's coming. That's what I can't wait for. Is these acquisitions that start to come. Customers can pay merchants in USDC on any chain while merchants are paid in dollars. Stripe takes 1.5% of the transaction amount, which is lower than the 2.9% plus 30% fee it charges on card payments. Move comes 7 years after Stripe discontinued its first crypto experiment, amid the growing realization that Bitcoin would not become a blockchain optimized for payments. Well, at least they're smart and they're crushing it now. But guys, we see this coming. We know what's happening. Millennials' appetite for crypto ETFs surges as traditional investors catch on. Schwab study shows. Guys, isn't it funny how just looking at the headlines, how bullshit is everywhere? Ripple Files notice the fact that Cointelegraph is even mentioning Ripple on their front page. That's what I was like, okay, nice. They never used to happen. Senator Hagerty's stablecoin regulation draft aims for clarity, echoes House bill framework. Coming down. Who wants credit for this shit? Who do you think? Maxine Waters. We're here. Ron Hammond, director of the government relations at Blockchain Association, said Haggerty's draft was an important development, especially after comments made by McHenry and Waters to move forward stablecoin legislation before the end of the year. So Maxine Waters is going to take credit now for making it bipartisan. That dumb senile bitch can't even do anything but read off of a script. She's 86-year-old dementia patient, and she knows about blockchain. Like these people are an embarrassment. It makes me disgusted that they represent our country, and we really need change. And I don't even expect it. It will never change, and that's why we need to build Vibreville. We need to have our own thriving ecosystems, our own food chains, our own supply chains, and not rely on any of this shit. Like, I want to have 100 acres with 10 families living all near each other, all together, with 25 acres apiece, all living up on our road, is family after family in Viberville, people we know. And then we all have something we bring to the table: eggs, beef, chicken, fruits, vegetables, whatever it is, ducks, whatever. It doesn't matter. But if we can do that and then be unreliant, that's all the power right there. Then you don't need any of this nonsense. None of these people mean anything when we can have our own fresh water out of wells, and then have our own milk, our own beef, chicken, all of that, our own supply chains where we trade with each other, grow food with each other. I want to have, 10 cherry trees, 10 peach trees, 10 plum trees, 10 pear trees, 10 cherry trees. Like, why not? I want to have a bunch of different fruits. And that's the future. So you don't have to this clown game here that they're playing. We don't even have to worry about it at that point. All these millennials relying on crypto. You know what? If all this goes bad and doomsday comes, all that matters is food anyway, and ammo. So regardless, we win. Titan X is the perfect hedge to Ripple, Clearpool, Cubic, all the gems: Relio, Stronghold, Velo, Propi, Veracity, Nakamoto, Corium, Scale, Axelar, LCX, Karate Combat event tomorrow. Hope you guys put your votes in. Shout out to Harley, my homie. He's fighting in this. I put 500,000 on him. 500,000 karate. Yup, KC50. Let's go tomorrow from Salt Lake City. Yup, it's gonna be awesome. So, shout out to Harley. Karate is awesome, but that's my point. Titan X for DeFi, Titan X and Pulse Chain, plan A and plan B. And then your plan C is Ripple and Stellar and the utility coins, Quant, H-Bar. And then we win. We can't lose, guys. That way we're diversified all around the best projects. Literally, you put yourself into Quant, XRP, Solo, Stronghold, XLM, Velo, and put that aside, and then get your Titan X portfolio, and then get your Pulse Chain portfolio, and just hold them, and don't sell yourself short. Have a long-term time frame, at least 3 to 5 years. If not, try to make it 2 cycles. Long-term, you buy early, you buy into technology that's going to change the world, that's going to change some market, that's going to change people's lives, that's going to affect something. There's so many different ones out there. I could name 20 of them and just find one that you like and go hard into it. Something that you believe in. You can't shake me out of any of these Titan X coins. And how I'm as bullish on all those as I am Stellar and Ripple and Pulse Chain and Hex, because I know it's only a matter of time. This clown show that we're seeing where stuff that has no value and has failed is valued more than stuff that's going to change the world and scale endlessly. It makes no sense. So this shit's going to change real soon. We're going to get our validation. Just be patient, guys. I promise the pump is coming so soon. We're in all the right coins. And I just know I've done the research. I put the time, the work in, the effort, and nobody's been able to prove me wrong with any of these things that I talk about, with all the stuff I'm bullish on. And if someone has information that'd be like, bro, you won't believe this, let me show you this is a big problem, I want to hear it so I can learn more and inform more people and guide more people in the right direction and staying away from all these traps out here, because there's so many good projects to invest in, but people are so, I don't even know what, distracted or brainwashed or programmed. I don't know what it is, but they go and they see one thing on Twitter. It's so effective. If I just put a tweet out and just say, guys, it's a damn shame that whatever A1A or Atropa is actually a scam. People would see that, and a couple people would retweet it, and it would make its way around, and people would be affected by that. And it happens so bad in crypto. People are so misled. I feel bad, but there's only so much screaming I can do as one person. So buy the utility coins, buy Titan X, buy Pulse Chain, and don't fuck it up. Peace.